Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, Mr. Yan.
Yeah, thank
Assalamu alaikum.
Does my voice is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Amresh, how are you?
I'm good, boss. How are you?
Mr. Jasuli, how are you there in the laboratory?
Yeah, everyone is good here.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Salam, Mr. Firas.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Usman, salam.
Mary?
If you want to speak, you can just mute or unmute. Just there is a like a mic sign at the lower left side of your Zoom
Or
window.
audio mute, please.
Mr. Amir, how are you there? Long time no see. Oh, Mr. Ala, why you are not showing your face? We miss you. How are you? Oh, keep secret, huh? Hidden. Okay, thank you. Um, so we will just wait for the others. Maybe after 5 minutes we can start. Oh, I saw Mr. Samsul, Mr. Andy there in the laboratory. Oh, who are with you, Mr. Amresh?
He,
Oh,
their
Mr.
backside is Sukwan, Andy, Riju, and Samsul.
Ah, yeah. I am too far with you. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
very far with you.
yeah, no problem, no problem. It's okay for you.
I don't have internet.
So many people are saying you don't have internet, so how can they are online?
Oh, we can request maybe
And
with
many
the.
people are, and many people have a mute this do voice. They are cannot talking and not hearing also.
I think now for this time you can talk and use your phone.
Yeah, me I can talk no problem.
We
But
have
another
uh,
Riju is here. He
we have approval
yeah.
from Mr. Kumar regarding this training. So you can use your phone now. Do not afraid. Do not be afraid.
Okay, okay, okay. Ah, Samsul, make the post.
Salam, Engineer Anas, Engineer Firas. Oh, is this the same? Okay, we have two Anas here. I think one is our branch manager, Engineer Anas Al-Mukbil, and the other one is our laboratory supervisor. Okay, get your chair and make yourself comfortable. We have a long training. Joke only. It's I'm just kidding. This is very short. Just give me 1 hour, or I hope we can finish it in less than 1 hour. Because everybody is going home by 2 o'clock. in the mom, 2 o'clock, kalas. So, they are... okay, I think we can start now. So, how
Yeah.
many of you there in the laboratory? I think one cell phone has many. So, we will just wait for our lab supervisor to connect his his laptop or PC. Good afternoon, Mr. Rijo, Mr. Redentor. Good afternoon. Mr. Asad, how are you there in the other room? Oh, wow, Mr. Asad is shouting there. I am hearing. Okay, let me share my PowerPoint presentation. So we can start now.
Yeah.
Engineer Hassan,
Yes.
I think we can start now.
Siguro.
Okay. So first of all, uh, my voice is clear with you. In your, you are hearing me loudly
Yeah.
and clear. Okay. So thank you. So first, I just want to thank you the training. This is a short appreciation to understand our quality policy. And I hope that all of you are safe and you are in good condition as well as your family. So our goal or our target for this short training, online training, is to know and be familiar with our GH quality policy. Another goal is we will, at the end of the training, we will appreciate more our quality policy and know what is the importance of this quality policy. And of course, to be familiar with our quality policy. So we will start now this short training entitled Understanding the Quality Policy. So first, we want to know what is policy. What is the meaning of policy? So policy is intentions and direction of an organization as formally expressed by its top management. This meaning is from the ISO 9001. The ISO itself provide this explanation or the meaning for the policy. So meaning this is in short in short, to say it shortly, policy is our, way, our direction, our target. What is the target of the company based on the top management? And our top management is our general manager. So this is our goal, our target. So are we going to go straight or are we going to go left or right? So, but this policy is, the meaning of policy is like target or direction. So the next one is, what is quality policy? So quality policy is the policy related to quality. So meaning our target or our way related to the policy, to the quality. So this is from the ISO 9001. This is the meaning of the quality policy. Policy related to quality. See, why our general manager need to make a quality policy? The answer is, it is mandatory requirement of ISO 9001:2015. Since we are certified ISO 9001:2015, so we need to do the requirements. So this is the short answer. Why the top management need to establish the quality policy? It's because it is requirement of the ISO 9001. So it is here in this, as you can see, in this section of the ISO 9001, section 5.2.1. So it is said here, top management shall establish, implement, and maintain a quality policy that first is appropriate to the purpose and context of organization and support its strategic direction, provides a framework for setting quality objectives, includes a commitment to satisfy applicable requirements, and the last one is includes a commitment to continual improvement of the quality management system. So it is mandatory. The word is, it is like mandatory requirement. You don't have choice but to do it. So that's why we have a quality policy. So this is just additional notes for you. In the ISO 9001, if you saw a word shall, it means requirement. Shall indicates a requirement. So, meaning you don't have choice but to do it because it is a requirement. Okay. So, are you still with me? Still, or I am very fast or what? Not clear. Still okay? Okay. So why do the employees need to know the quality policy? Why Mr. Ian need to know? Why Mr. Amres need to know? Or why Mr. Redentor need to know the quality policy? Or why Mr. Ferraz need to know the quality policy? The answer is it is a mandatory requirement of ISO 9001:2015. Same as the previous slides or what we discussed previously, it is a mandatory requirement of ISO 9001. So we don't have choice but to do it. So this is here. It is stated here in the ISO 9001:2015. The section is 5.2.2. So it is there. Communicating the quality policy. So as you can see there in letter B, quality policy shall be communicated, understood, and applied within the organization. That is why I am now discussing you this quality policy for you to be more to appreciate more the quality policy and to know more about the quality policy. So that you don't have, you cannot say, oh, I don't know what is quality policy. I don't know where it is, or I don't know where I can read this. So that's why I am discussing you so that I can communicate to you that we have this quality policy. Okay, so let's go to the other one. Have you seen this document? Have you seen this? You can thumbs up. You can use the thumbs up. You can use the chat, or you can, if you can unmute, you can unmute yourself. Have you seen this? Yeah? Or maybe you don't see this one. So, where? Oh, Mr. Asad is raising his hand. He know where it is. So you can see this, huh? You saw this document already. I hope so. I hope so that you saw this document already. So this is our quality policy statement. You can see this in the supervisor's office of the laboratory, the lab supervisor office at the entrance. Look at the top and then you can saw it. And then in our entrance, main lobby of our Damam branch office, you can see also this document, quality policy. Okay, next, we will go now to the contents of the quality policy. Yeah, there is in the reception area. And in Mr. Amir's office, there is a quality policy there in the chemical laboratory. So, very good. You are familiar where is the location of this quality policy is. Now we will just talk about what are the contents or what is inside the quality policy of the GEH. So first, we will go to the paragraph 1, first paragraph. It is said here, it states here, Gulf Engineering House Management is committed to provide good quality testing services to all its customers through agreed testing standards and customer requirements. So, first, I want to tell you about committed. This is commitment, meaning it is similar to the word dedication, similar to the word loyalty. So this is commitment. Like you are committed to the Saudi Arabia government. Like that. You are committed to your spouse, to your madam. So like that, you are committed. Mapi, kida-kida, always like this, straight, because you are committed. So this is also same with the GEH. GEH is committed to provide good quality testing services. So, and then the next one is committed to the agreed testing standard. So we are doing our testing services as per the agreed, meaning both parties are agreed. GEH and the customer are signed or send message that okay, this is deal, this is agreed. So both parties have the agreement. So agreed testing standards. And then the next one is based on the customer requirements. Of course, there is always customer requirement. We have our requirement and we have our testing standards. There is also customer requirements. Some are additional customer requirements. So we need to be agreed, meaning the customer and GEH are both okay to the testing standards and the requirements. So that's it, the first paragraph. So for the Arabic one, Mr. Engineer Hassan, can you explain in the Arabic this part?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طيب الزملاء معانا، في حد معانا أصلا باللغة العربية غيرنا أنا والمهندس فراس؟
معاكم انا باشمهندس حسن اسعد.
المهندس أسعد، أهلا وسهلا مهندس أسعد.
يا فندم.
ازيك يا هندسة، أخبارك إيه؟ بس أنت بتصنف على إنك راجل لابق في اللغة الإنجليزية فما تنطقش معانا يعني في الناس اللي بتتكلم عربي.
اوكي طيب خلاص سهل يعني.
طيب البراجراف العربي او النص العربي: تلتزم اداره شركه دار الخليج للهندسه بتقديم خدمات الاختبار بجوده عاليه لجميع عملائها من خلال معايير الاختبار المتفق عليها ومتطلبات العملاء. سريعا النقطه الاساسيه في سانكس مستر يان فور اجريد تيستنج ستاندردز. النقطه هنا اللي هي المتفق عليه من المواصفات. انا والعميل بتاعي اتفقنا ان احنا نشتغل بالاي اس تي ام، انا والعميل بتاعي اتفقنا ان احنا نشتغل بالاشتو، انا والعميل بتاعي اتفقنا نشتغل بالبي اس اي، اتفقنا نشتغل بمجموعه من المواصفات العالميه او المحليه المعترف بها دوليا او معترف بها اقليميا او معترف بها محليا، ثم باتفاق بيننا احنا الاثنين على ان احنا هنستخدم هذا الاختبار. انا هستخدمها في التستنج وهو هيستخدمها في انه يقبل مني النتائج اللي احنا هنشتغل عليها. ده الباراجراف رقم 1. ثانكس مستر ريان.
Thank you, Engineer Hassan. So we will now go to the paragraph 2. It states here, Gulf Engineering House Management is committed to provide testing services with impartiality, integrity, and confidentiality of customer information. So, what is the meaning of impartiality? It is like the word fairness. Fairness. So, there is no special treatment. There is no uh, special treatment to your friends or to your colleagues or what. Meaning, you are being fair or equal to all your customer. This is the word impartiality. So there is no, for example, you you have a relationship as your cousin with the other company, with the customer company, and they said to you, okay, brother, I want you to pass the test. So, but when you conduct the test in the laboratory, you saw that the sample is failed. But because of your favor as a cousin of your customer, you will put pass. So that's it. That is not good. You must be fair to all, without relationship. Whatever the result is, you are fair to all. That is impartiality. And the next one is integrity. We will provide testing services with integrity. The other word for integrity is honesty. So you are being honest and having a strong moral principle. So meaning you cannot go kida-kida. You are true to your testing. You are true to your personal moral belief. For example, they cannot give you, for example, they want a bribery. You know, they will, for example, give you some amount of money at the first time. You will conduct tests. The company or the client or the customer will give you iPhone like this, so that you will at the first time they will give you this, and then now at the second test you will be like this. You are handcuffed. You cannot say no. You cannot say oh, your test is failed, because they give you something. You don't have now the integrity, so they don't believe you anymore that you will be in a straight position to make a good testing. So that is your integrity. And the next one is confidentiality of customer information. So we will keep the information of the customer secret. That is why in the laboratory, we want to implement that there is no company name in the sample, in the tag of the sample. We will just only coding. This is because we need a confidentiality of customer information. For example, if the technician know who is the customer and he has a good relationship with the customer, he has good friends with the customer, then it will affect his mind that maybe I will make some favor, or if the test is failed, maybe I can make it a little bit higher for him, because you know who is the customer is. But if you don't know who is the customer is of your sample, for example, you just saw a sample number without any customer name. So you don't know who is this. So you will become fair to all without giving some small favor. So that's why we want this to implement in our laboratory. Confidentiality. For now, it is not implemented in our laboratory, but we will work on it to implement that there is a confidentiality of customer information. So, Engineer Hassan, please.
Okay. Please, Engineer Ian, let me only add one
Oh
information
yeah, please, please.
that this for this paragraph, how can we implement this? We are Gulf Engineering House Management is commitment to provide committed to provide testing services with impartiality, integrity, and confidentiality. How can we implement this paragraph? All of us, each one of us, sign for a code of ethics. Ethics, that's right. I think all of the that's right, Mr. Ian. Each one of
Yeah,
in
design.
the branch sign the code of ethics. If you review this code of ethics, all of items in code of ethics is a commitment for each personnel in Gulf Engineering House with impartiality, integrity, and confidentiality. Okay, this also one information I wanted to add for you. النص العربي اللي تلتزم إدارة شركة دار الخليج الهندسة بتقديم خدمات الاختبار بكل حيادية ونزاهة ومحافظة على سرية المعلومات الخاصة بالعملاء. النقطة المهمة جدا في هذا الجزء السادة الزملاء إن أنا عندي حاجة اسمها كود اوف إثكس اللي هو ميثاق أخلاقيات المهنة اللي كل واحد فينا ماضي على إن هو بيلتزم بالحيادية والسرية والنزاهة. والنقطة الخاصة بالكونفيدنشاليتي اللي هي سرية المعلومات انك لا تفشي اسرار العميلة حتى منها الاختبارات اللي رسبت. يعني مثلا لو ان اثنين مقاولين داخلين في مشروعين او مشروع متداخل بين اثنين والاثنين عملاء عندك، لا يجوز انك تقول للعميل فيهم على نتائج اختبارات اي العميل الاخر بدون اذن كتابي من العميل. لا يجوز إفشاء المعلومات الخاصة بالعملاء إلا بدون إذن كتابي. حتى الاستثناء الوحيد في المواصفة بهذا الأمر هو بيسموه القوة القانونية، أن الدولة الجهة القانونية في الدولة بتأمر لأبعاد ما أو لقضايا ما إنها تطلب منك الأسرار خاصة بنتائج العملاء. طيب الموضوع ده ماله مال الاسفلت والخرسانه والكلام ده كله؟ يا شباب المواصفه تطبق على جميع المعامل الفحص وجميع معامل المعايره. يعني الكلام ده بيسري على معامل فحص المخدرات، معامل الاغذيه، لو في قضيه اغذيه فاسده او ما لذلك. النتائج الاختبارات بتبقى نتائج فيصليه في القضايا اللي زي دي. فسريه المعلومات هنا الاستثناء الوحيد في افشائها هو ان يكون في جهه قانونيه او رقابيه من الدوله مباشره هي اللي طلبت هذا الامر. Thanks, Mr. Ian.
Thank you. So next, the paragraph 3 states Gulf Engineering House Management is committed to implement and maintain an international recognized management system based on ISO IEC 17025 and ISO 9001 standards and complies with the requirement of the accreditation, certification bodies, statutory and regulation requirements. So, we all know that we have the approval of this ISO 17025 in the laboratory. And we have also approval certification of ISO 9001 for the NDT and the laboratory also. So, we are committed. It is said here that the management of the GEH is committed to implement and to maintain, meaning to put this ISO, the requirements of ISO 17025 and the requirements of ISO 9001 is the GH management is committed to do the requirements of these ISO standards. And not only do in the first thing, but to continuously implement. That's why it is said maintain. So that's why we are continuously applying these two standards in our laboratory and NDT. And of course, not only these two standards, we need to go after the requirements of accreditation. Accreditation is it is like the TUB. It's like the company that give certificates. Like for example, the TUNAC. It is the accreditation body. We are accredited by TUNAC for the ISO 17025. And then the certification body. Certification body is like a third-party company also, like the accreditation body. And the example of this is like the TUB. The TUB is the certification body for our ISO 9001. And then the other one is statutory. The other word for statutory is government. It is like we have the requirements from the government of Saudi Arabia that need to apply in our company. And then of course, there is regulation requirements. The other meaning of this or example is the KA care. The KA care. This is a regulation requirement, regulation body for the use of the ionizing radiation in our in this Saudi Arabia. So it is like that the GH management is committed to do all the requirements, the mandatory requirements of this body or this company or this nation, the KSA, the Saudi Arabia. So that's all for this. Please, Engineer Hassan.
مستريان. في البراجراف او النص الثالث، تلتزم اداره شركه دار خليج الهندسه بتنفيذ وصيانه نظام اداره معترف به دوليا على اساس متطلبات المواصفات الدوليه ايزو 9001 والايزو اي سي 17025. المواصفه الاولى اللي 9001 هي مواصفه اداره نظم جوده لاي مكان سواء مختبرات او غير مختبرات، تصنيع، شركات مقاولات، اي نظام اداره جوده. المواصفه الثانيه الايزو اي سي 17025 دي مواصفه اداره المختبرات، والاداره هنا تشمل الاداره الفنيه واداره الجوده بما يتوافق مع متطلبات جهات الاعتماد وجهات منح الشهادات. جهات الاعتماد هي الجهه التي تمنح شهاده اسمها شهاده الاعتماد، وشهادات الاعتماد دي تمنح للمختبرات وجهات منح الشهادات. دي اسمها جهات الاعتماد accreditation body. وزي مين؟ زي التوناك اللي هو المجلس التونسي للاعتماد، وده اللي بيمنح مختبرات دار الخليج مواصفه او شهاده الايزو اي سي 17025. دي اسمها جهه اعتماد. اما جهه منح الشهاده زي التيو في دي اللي بتدينا شهاده بان احنا حصلنا على شهاده 9001، دي اسمها جهات منح الشهادات. وطبعا كذلك المتطلبات القانونيه والتشريعيه، لان دي متطلبات حكوميه، والمتطلبات الحكوميه لابد ان تتوافق معها، دي عشان دي توجهات الشركه. طب انا لو ما حطيتش الباراجراف ده في السياسه بتاعتي، انا ما اخدش الشهاده، لان انت اصلا ما التزمتش او ما قلتش ان في توجهات ادارتك ان انت هتلتزم بصيانه الشهاده دي انا هديك الشهاده وبعد كده تقول لي لا خلاص انا مش، انا خلاص خدتها ركنتها. لو لم تلتزم الاداره، وده منصوص عليه في بنود المواصفه، انها لابد ان نلتزم بالتحسين المستمر للمواصفات دي. اسمه تريان.
Thank you.
ثانك يو.
So we will move to the next paragraph. Paragraph number 4. So this is about our goal is to continuously measure and improve processes that contribute to our effectiveness and productivity. So this part is like our objective. This is our quality objective. And we will, as additional advanced information, we will make another session for this quality objectives. We will just focus on this part as a quality objective. So for now, we will just um, be familiar with this. So this is the paragraph number 4 of our quality policy, and it states, our goal is to continuously measure and improve processes that contribute to our effectiveness and productivity in order to, first, provide good professional practice and best quality of testing services. So take note, best quality of testing services, not only good quality but best. And then the other one, satisfaction of our customer at the shortest possible time. Usually our customer is demanding about the short period. We need to release the test result at the fastest possible time so that they can proceed with their project. That's why most of the satisfaction of our customer is based on how we or when or how many days we can release the test result. That's why it is very important, this satisfaction of customer based on the time. And then next one, improve qualification and competence of employee. That is why the purpose of this short training itself is this one, improve our competence. And most of you also in the laboratory and in DT, you are doing for example, the CTTA, you are upgrading your qualification. For the NDT, they are going to the Aramco for the approval. So this is the way to improve the qualification and competence of our employee. And then the next one, maintain the highest standard of testing and maintain properly equipments. So we have already the testing standards, which is the ASPM, the BS, the ASH2, or for the NDT, I think this is the ASME. So this is all internationally recognized. That's why we have already this highest standard for testing. And then the other one is maintain properly equipment. So this one, I think we need to improve this because usually we are always using our equipment, and that's why we need to maintain our equipment. That is why, as you can observe, we are always calling the NTEC to repair this, to fix this. So, and even though without problems, sometimes we are asking to maintain our equipment. Like in the nuclear gauge, there is a mandatory one uh, 1 year, every 1 year must have a maintenance of the nuclear gauge. And I think in the projector for the NDT, for the radiographic projector, there is also a mandatory maintenance for this. So that's why this is the application of this part. Maintain properly equipments. And then the last one is maintain the highest standard of impartiality, integrity, confidentiality of customer information. So this one already we discussed in the previous slides. So, Engineer Hassan, do you have additional?
Yes. Thanks, Mr. Yan. I will complete for Arabic text. طيب في النص الرابع والبراجراف الرابع، هدفنا هو القياس المستمر وتحسين العمل الذي يساهم في فاعليتنا والإنتاجية من أجله. النقطة دي مهمة جدا لأن إحنا زي ما قال الإنجينير يان، إن شاء الله هيكون في محاضرة منفصلة للأوبجكتيفز. الكواليتي بوليسي هي منشأ كل شيء، وبعد كده بيطلع منها ريليتد ليها بيطلع حاجة اسمها الكواليتي أوبجكتيفز، وبعد كده الكواليتي أوبجكتيفز ده بيتحط فيه أكشن بلان عشان يبدأ ينفذه. طيب طب احنا بنعمل ليه القياس المستمر وتحسين العمل؟ اول حاجه توفير الممارسه المهنيه الجيده وافضل نوعيه من خدمات الاختبار. طبعا رضاء العملاء في اقصى وقت ممكن، ورضاء العملاء ده شيء مهم جدا لانه منصوص عليه في الوصفه انه يجب ان يكون ضمن السياسه كواليتي بوليسي تحسين ومؤهلات وكفاءه الموظفين، الحفاظ على اعلى مستوى من جوده الاختبار والصيانه المعدات بشكل صحيح، الحفاظ على اعلى مستوى من الحياديه والنزاهه، والحفاظ على سريه المعلومات الخاصه بالعملاء. لما نروح الكواليتي اوبجكتيفز، لما نروح اهداف الجوده، هنجد ان كل بند من دول هو بند رئيسي بيطلع منه بعد كده وسائل ازاي نطبقها. هو هدف في حد ذاته، عاوزين نطلع منه وسائل نقدر نحققها ان شاء الله. Thanks, Mr. Yan.
Thank you, Engineer Hassan. Okay, so that is for the paragraph number 4, which is connected to the quality objectives. So next session, we have a short session also for these quality objectives, and we will announce it later. So I just want to point this out, is continuously measure and improve. So that's why we have we are continuously using and repeating these actions and increase our review our actions and increase whatever we need to increase, like to improve our processes. So later in the next session for quality objectives, we will discuss more about this. So we will go to the paragraph number 5, which is this one. So this is your part, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues. This is your part. It is said here, all personnel have the responsibility of familiarizing themselves with the quality documentation and implementing the policies and procedure in their work. So this is the quality, knowing the quality policy, knowing the quality documentation, knowing the quality procedure, and the quality manual is not for me only, or for Engineer Hassan, or for Engineer Riaz, or for Engineer Kumar, not only for the management. This is for all. All personnel have the responsibility to familiar about this one. So as you have know, we have quality policy, we have quality objectives, we have quality procedures, we have quality manual. So I encourage you, I encourage you to at least familiar with this document, not to memorize the document, but to be familiar. Where is it? How can I get this? What are the, it's just like this is our important documents. This is our guide. So you need to be familiar as employee of GH to all the quality documentation. And of course, to apply it to your work. All our documents will not be important if we will not apply to our work. So that's why we need to know what are the contents of this document so that we can apply. So I hope that you will be more familiar with our quality documents. Example, the policy, the quality manual, the quality procedures. So if you have question about that and if you want to get a copy, I can discuss it with you. So, Engineer Hassan?
Yes, Mr. ريان. طيب البراجراف الخامس: جميع العاملين لديهم مسؤولية بالاطلاع على وثائق الجودة وتنفيذ السياسات والإجراءات في عملهم. النقطة هنا هي في الاتجاهين، اتجاه المسؤولية فأنت مسؤول إن أنت ما ينفعش تيجي تتسأل في حاجة في إجراءات العمل تقول ما أعرفش. دي مسؤولية ولا يعفى عنها إن أنت أصل أنا ما أعرفش ومحدش قال لي. لا، دي لا يعفيك هذا الأمر. النقطة الثانية هو حق من حقوقك كواحد موظف في الشركة انك تطلع على جميع اجراءات وسياسات ونماذج العمل الخاصة بالعمل المتعلق بيك انت في مكانك انت. يعني انا راجل شغال في تيستنج لاب، ما اروحش اسال على شغل الان دي تي لانه ما يتعلقش بيا. لكن الناس المتخصصين في الان دي تي لهم الحق الاطلاع على جميع الوثائق المتعلقه، ما لم تكن هناك وثائق سريه خاصه بحاجه كونفيدنشاليتي خاصه بعملاء قد تكون فيها ضرر عليك. لكن وثائق الجوده اللي هي الكواليتي دوكيومنتس المنصوص عليها في المانوال ده، اي واحد في مجاله في منطقه عمله له الحق الكامل وكذلك المسؤوليه الكامله في انه يطلع عليها وينفذ السياسات والاجراءات في عمله. Thanks, Mr. Riyad.
Thank you. So next paragraph, the last paragraph. Oh, this is the last paragraph. Paragraph number 6. Gulf Engineering House Management is committed to comply with quality system outlined in this manual. So this manual meaning our quality manual and supporting documents. What are the supporting documents? It's like quality procedures, the work instructions, and the forms. So these are the supporting documents. And shall ensure this policy. This policy is this quality policy is communicated. So this is what we are doing now. We are communicating our quality policy, discussing our quality policy. And then understood, implemented, and maintained at all levels in Gulf Engineering House. So, implemented and maintained in all levels, not only in the level of the management, but also in the level of staff, of technicians, all who are affecting the quality of work. That is why we are doing this, is to communicate and for us to understood and use this in our task or our whatever our position here in the company. So, Engineer Hassan?
النص السادس والأخير هو أن تلتزم إدارة شركة دار الخليج للهندسة بالعمل بما يتوافق مع نظام الجودة المبينة في هذه الوثائق، وتلتزم الإدارة بضمان فهم هذه السياسة وتنفيذها والحفاظ على تطبيقها على جميع المستويات في الشركة. يعني أنا السياسة عندي لا تتعلق بالمديرين والإدارة العليا ولا المهندسين ولا مشرفي المختبر فقط، ولا حتى العاملين فقط في المختبر. العاملين في المواقع مسؤولين عنها، مسؤولين عن ان هم يفهموا هذه السياسه. العامل اللي هو الاوفيس بوي او اللي شغال في عامل النظافه، اللي هو طبعا ليه كل الاحترام والتقدير زيه زي اي اكبر مدير في شركه، لكن هو مسؤول او الشركه تلتزم التزام كامل بانها تفهمه هذه السياسه. طب الراجل بتاع الاوفيس بوي ده احنا محتاجينه يعرف السياسه ليه؟ يعني ايه اللي هيفرق معاه يعرف ولا ما يعرفش؟ معايا؟ يا عم ساعه التفتيش او ساعه الاوديت ما يبقاش يظهر قدام الناس، او ما يقابلش المفتشين. الموضوع مش كده. الموضوع ان انا الراجل بتاع الاوفيس بوي لو مش فاهم السياسه وفاهم ان انا اهم حاجه عندي العميل وان انا بلتزم التزام كامل برضا العميل، الاوفيس بوي ده ممكن يكون اول واحد بيقابل العميل من على الباب. معايا؟ اي انطباع سيء عن العميل ممكن ياخد بعضه من على الباب ويمشي. يبقى انت دمرت المقابله الاولى او دمرت توجهات الشركه. فاذا الراجل اللي هو الاوفيس بوي العامل في المختبر، العامل في الموقع، الفني في المختبر، الفني في الموقع، يجب ان يكون فاهم السياسه دي فهم كامل. يروح الفني الموقع يقابل المهندس الاستشاري او يقابل العميل في الموقع، يكون رايح متضايق جدا، الطريق طويل، زهقان، عرقان، راح هناك قال له كلمه ضايقته ومش شغال، خد بعضه ومشي، العقد راح من الشركه. يبقى احنا في الاول وفي الاخر لو بصينا للباراجراف رقم 4 اللي هو بيتكلم على البرودكتيفيتي، بيتكلم ان من اهم، هو احنا مش فاتحينها لله ورسوله. الشركه يعني طبعا كله لله، لكن اقصد مش فاتحينها لسبيل، هي الشركه دي مفتوحه لانها شركه خاصه الهدف منها الربح، فيجب عشان الربح يبقى فيه انتاجيه. فالانتاجيه كل السياسات دي بتخدم على الربح وعلى الانتاجيه. فكل واحد يكون فاهم دوره داخل الشركه هيسهل جدا علينا العمل وعلى ان انت تعمل تطوير باستمرار. شكرا لكم. ثانكس مستر يان.
Thank you.
بليز مستر يان، ارجو ان الناس العرب اللي معايا اللي بيسمعوني بالله عليكم اذا كان الامور واضحه يكتبوا واحد. ارجو كده اذا كانوا لسه معانا اصلا يكتبوا واحد. يا مهندس اسعد، يا مهندس فراس، شكرا مستر فراس. يا مهندس اسعد لسه معانا ولا مشيت؟
لا معاكم.
طيب خلاص الامور واضحه؟
واضحة جدا والله.
مهندس انس، الله يحفظك مهندس انس. طيب الله يكرمكم. اي حد من الناس اللي بتنطق بالعربيه الامور واضحه معاه يكتب لنا واحد. شكرا جزاك الله خير. شكرا يا حبيبي. ثانكس مستر ريان.
Thank you. Okay, so let's move on. What happened to? Okay, so this is the very important part of the quality policy, the signature of our general manager. So it is said in our previous discussion that it is commitment of the management. That is why the name and signature of the top management as our general manager is stated or reflected in our quality policy, because it is showing that if you sign a document, you are committed to do whatever it is stated in that document. That's why quality policy is signed by our top management or our general manager. Engineer Hassan?
هو طبعا الجزء الاخير اللي اتكلم عليه المهندس ايان هو النقطه ان لو الالتزام المدير العام بالتوقيع في نهايه هذه السياسه هو تطبيق لمتطلب المواصفه اللي هو الريكوايرمنتس، اللي هو المتطلب اللي هو بناء عليه بناخد الشهاده، اللي هو يجب ان تلتزم الاداره العليا. مين يمثل الاداره العليا؟ يمثل الاداره العليا المدير العام مباشره. عندما يوقع المدير العام على سياسه الشركه اذا هو والشركه والاداره العليا تلتزم بتطبيق هذه البنود حرفيا. ثانكس مستر يان.
Okay, so thank you. We will move. So we are only for the review only. What, very quick review. So fill in the blanks. So I want your answer. GH management is committed. You can unmute your microphone and you can speak. Fill in the blanks. This is like a short exam. Gulf Engineering House Management is committed to provide blank testing services to all its customers through blank testing standards and blank requirements. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
someone can speak.
yes, I will give this one. GH Management is committed to provide good quality testing services to all its customers through agreed testing standards and customer requirements.
Oh, good quality testing services, agreed testing standards, and customer requirements.
الله
Mr.
مهندس.
Asad, very good.
Thank you.
Okay, next is this paragraph number 2. GH Management is committed to provide testing services with blank, blank, and blank of customer information. Who can answer aside from Mr. Asad?
Me?
Oh.
I can answer. I write it.
Oh, this is the very the three important thing.
This is impartiality,
Uh-huh.
integrity, and confidentiality.
Yes. So that's it. And then for the paragraph number 3, GS Management is committed to implement and maintain a recognized international management system based on ISO IEC blank and ISO blank standards and comply with the requirement of the blank, 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 and blank requirement. I think the first ISO and second ISO is very easy. Someone can answer? Mr. Amrish. What is the ISO IEC number? Okay. I think
Choose anybody.
okay. All of them are in their car now. So
Maybe.
this is time to go home. So we will just
Yeah.
make it fast. So ISO
Okay.
IEC 17025. Mr. Asad, Mr. Firas,
And
what is the next one?
it is 9001.
9001.
Aywa, ISO 9001, standard and complies with the requirements of the, what is the first?
Accreditation and certification bodies. What is that?
Statutory.
Statutory, yes. Okay.
And,
Regulatory.
yes, regulation or regulatory
Regulation.
requirements. Oh, the managers are very good. The supervisor managers are very good. Okay, the paragraph number 4. Our goal is continuously blank and blank process that contribute to our effectiveness and productivity. This is regarding the paragraph number 4 of objectives.
Objective.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like
yeah. I remember that one. It is improve and measure, right? Improve and measure.
Measure, yes,
Measure
and
and
improve processes that
improvement.
contribute to our effectiveness and productivity.
Good concentration, Mr. Asad.
Oh,
Thank you.
very good, huh? This
Yeah,
one,
thank you.
blank have the responsibility of familiarizing themselves with the quality documentation and implementing the policies and procedure of their work. Who
Personally.
have the responsibility?
all personnel.
Wow.
No, person.
In order,
all
in order to
personnel.
save time. In order to
Yes.
save time.
Yeah. So we are in the last one. The management is committed to comply with the quality system outlined in this manual and supporting documents and shall ensure this policy is blank, 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 and blank at all levels in GEH. So the answer is
Communicated,
yes.
understood,
Yo.
implemented,
Yes.
and maintained.
Aywa.
مية مية.
I write this, Mr. Assad, Mr. Firas, I write this policy by my hand.
Oh, yes.
ما شاء الله.
So, we will just
So great.
put our takeaways. Quality policy is a mandatory requirement of ISO 9001:2015. Mandatory requirement. And then the
Mandatory.
next one, the creation and implementation of quality policy are responsibilities of top management. That's why the top management create the statement of quality policy. And then, as employees of GEH, our responsibility is to be familiar and to understand our quality policy. Yeah. So, shukran jazilan. I hope you get something and thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And we will see you on the next short meeting. God bless all of you. Take care.
Take care.
We'll-
Thank you so much.
Thank you all, Engineer Yan. Thank you, Mr. Mansi, for
Thank
this
you so
report. Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank you,
Actually,
Mr. Yan,
get,
for your...
good
I
and
think we
new
can
knowledge.
take the photo. Can we
Yes.
take the photo? I will just stop this sharing.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Yan, for your good presentation. And
Yeah,
we are
please
waiting
open
for
your
the next
micro-
one.
Please
the
open
record.
your microphone.
Yeah.
Your video.
Engineer Assad Albir.
Oh, Mr. Assad, you are
Yeah,
patient
hello.
camera now and the mic.
And here the camera.
Oh, open your
Finally, this
video.
is
We will take
activated.
photo.
Okay.
Okay, take photo.
Okay, where are the others? I think we are just 12 now. All are gone. They are
All
going
in the
home now.
road. All go home.
Oh, Mr. Anas, who is Nokia 7 Plus? Mr. Osman, Mr.
Shamir.
Ana.
This Shamir Nokia 7 Plus.
Open your camera. We can take photo. Souvenir. Yes.
This Redentor.
Yeah.
All no.
Redentor is there. Mr. Osman.
No, Mr.
Mr.
Osman,
Ala.
go home. Go home. Go home, Mr. Osman.
Okay. We will print screen this one. Okay, take your smile.
Thank you. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much. Take
Then-
care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
lunch.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
See you,
Thank you. Bye,
Mr.
Mr. Firas. Bye,
Redentor.
Mr. Assad. Thank you for
السلام
all.
عليكم.
Thank you,
مهندس والله
Mr.
وحشتنا يا اخي، تعال لنا طلة كده مرة.
Hassan.
حبيبي thank you, Mr. Yan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Firas.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Mr. Disuli.
Mr. Yan,
Anas.
before closing, please, we have, inshallah, next Saturday, we have a safety webinar. If anyone need to attend it, please send it to me by WhatsApp. I will invite you.
Okay.
Okay, with
Me.
Aramco,
This
with
is
Aramco,
for all-
with Aramco
for all?
employees.
Me.
All of you, anyone to need to attend. Okay.
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 Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
مع السلامة.
Okay, bye-bye.
Assalam.
على خير.
Bye-bye.